to the great outdoors with bass fish expert called Bailey Bass. Right now I'm official spokesperson, official sponsor, Saltwater Sports and Magazine. I'm coming here live from Wellington, Florida. As you know, there's been some inclement weather here, and what we're doing now is a little known fishing technique you don't know of during this hurricane season. You can go out and you can find all kinds of fish out here, and we've got a special area today we're going to be fishing. It's a pool in the backyard where a tree fell in, and if y'all know anything about fishing, y'all know that the all kind of fish like any kind of cover, place to hide, place to ambush the bait fish to get a good meal. And that's what we're going to be targeting today, is the fish that are secluded back underneath the brush. And right now we have a perfect area out here, we'll show you a little later, where a tree is fallen into a pool. And that's what we're going to be targeting today, is some big bass. Sometimes an application of sailfish, maybe a wahoo, or some kind of sports fish that swims up the canal out of the ocean, escaping the hurricane. You know, come up into these pools to hide out until the weather passes. So you never know what you're going to get on these kind of fishing. What we're going to be using today is this special lure that I've made up myself. And some people might think it's kind of big for bass, but what you need to know is under these heavy cover areas, like a tree in the pool, you'll find huge bass. I've seen bass, I know, must be, I don't know how big it is, but you have to ask my wife. But we got some, we're going to be using this here. Now what I got now is I got a 7/0 hook on this pink skirt. Now don't that look pretty with a pink skirt? Everybody likes a pink skirt, you know what a fish is. And now what I have in here is I have about it's an 80-pound leader. I got about 4 feet of this 80-pound leader tied on, so it got 20-pound line, okay? Now what we're using today, we got this special rod made up. It's a heavy rod, not much flex in it, because you want to be able to yank them out those bushes, the heavy cover, you know, to yank them out. Especially if you get one of them sailfish or wahoo, you need a heavy pole like this. And what I got here on this extra in here, it also serves as a squeegee, squeegeing off water. If you get an area where you're sitting down and get a lot of water, you can just squeegee it off, and then you can sit back down. So I'm using this as a pole today. This is the extra addition you can get to the pole for a small amount of money. It's well worth it, well worth the money to get this extra addition. We use it all the time out there in the flooded areas. So what we're going to do now is, after we go to this commercial break, we're going to be coming back and we're going to be starting fishing out there in the pool area, and I'll show you that where we're going. It's a great location in the corner of the pool. The tree is down in there, deep. Shallow area with a slight drop off down to a 6-foot section. And that's where I think we're going to be catching the priority, the main fish right there. And that's what we're going to be targeting that area. So right now, what I'm going to do is have me a sip of our sponsored beer called Budweiser. Budweiser, Bud for you. All right, welcome back. We were back now after that commercial break. And what we're going to do now is we're going to head out there to the fishing pond. And we're going to be targeting some big bass, maybe a medium-sized wahoo or sailfish. So we're going to be heading out there now. Y'all stay tuned. And as soon as we get the camera stuff all taken care of, we'll be heading out there into the pond, do some fishing, okay? So y'all sit back and y'all wait. We're going to be catching some big fish out there today. I'm excited. I'm excited as can be. Wish y'all could be here with me. Now here's the area we're going to be fishing today. So I told you about this huge tree fell into this pool. And the fish are just swarming in there. I just know they are. And we're going to come back in a minute and we're going to be fishing. But I just want to show you, we're going to be targeting this area right down here by this pool. It's a shallow area that drops off into a 6-foot section. And this is the area right here in this corner. The fish love the corners, especially by the ladder poles with all this brush and cover in there to be just ambushing the bait fish. So we're going to be setting up our fishing camp right down that corner. And this is where we're going to be fishing. So we'll be back in 1 second. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna start the fishing. And see the little raindrops stopping in? They think that's bait fish hitting the water. And they'll come to the top and they'll just attack the bait. I know we're gonna have a great day of fishing out here today. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly with the get fishing. All right? Now sit tight. Hope y'all enjoyed today's fishing show. We didn't do too much action out there today. You know what? Sometimes you catch them, but you know the fun thing is just to get out there into the underwater. Get on the water is the fun part of the whole deal. And I don't care, you know, the weather's a little inclement today, but you know, that's all we have. Protective gear, saltwater sportsmen will guide you. Yeah, there's a little bit of inclement out there. I don't know if y'all order this out. But I tell you what, you know, get one of these good saltwater sportsmen, they can get $19.95 on the Sportsman Needs website. You can get one of these yourself. And protective, waterproof, got a hood if you need it, but I got my special hat that you can get there too. But what now? We didn't do too much action today. I'll tell you what, you know, fishes wasn't biting. Little barometric pressure was off of the lake. Had this low pressure system come in, big low pressure system come on there. But you know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes sometimes. You know, just have to, you know, fishing. I just love to fish. You know, no matter what the weather is, I'll get out there and fish. I don't care if it's a hurricane. I'll fish. And but sometimes it just ain't biting, but it's just a good thing to get out there with your friends, you know, drink cold Budweiser and stuff. And that's what fishing's all about, is getting out there with the outside by the water, out there with nature. I love nature. And I'll tell you what, so right now, we're going to cut it off right now, and we'll wish y'all back next week. We'll be fishing some other pool, if we can find one with a tree and then go fish it. But right now, we're out of time. Thanks for joining us. Hope y'all learned a little bit today, and y'all come back and see us now. All right? See y'all later. So from Wellington, Florida, here is to you. This Bud for you, that's for the lake. And we'll see y'all next time on the Hurricane Sport Fishing Show. Adios, amigos.